In 1976, a rumor began circulating that the Church of Satan once operated out of a converted hotel on California's Sunset Strip, and that the Eagles had recorded its address into a song. The line they point to, "We are programmed to receive." Decades later, millions still believe it. Listen closely to the final verse. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. To believers, that isn't a metaphor for addiction. It's a warning. A soul signing a contract it can't escape, sung in perfect West Coast harmony. Here's the uncomfortable part. The band swears it's about American excess. The fans swear it's a satanic confession. And the truth, the real Anton LaVey connection, the misread photograph, the metaphor that mutated, sits in the gap between them. We're going in. Don Henley has explained it more times than he'd like. In a 2009 interview, he called Hotel California a song about the dark underbelly of the American dream, excess, hedonism, and a generation that checked into the 1970s and forgot how to leave. The hotel was never a building. It was a metaphor for fame in Los Angeles, 1976. Cocaine on glass tables, mirrors on the ceiling, the music industry as a luxury trap. Her Mind is Tiffany Twisted isn't demonology. It's a critique of materialism. Even the famous guitar duel between Don Felder and Joe Walsh was about craft, not curses. They recorded it note for note from Felder's original demo, mapped out backwards off a cassette. The only thing summoned in that studio was a perfect outro. And that line, "We are programmed to receive?" Henley says it's about the inability to walk away from a hollow lifestyle. Receive what? The next high, the next party, the next empty reward. Not radio signals from a black mass. So where does the devil actually walk in? Because he does. Just not on the record. Turn to the album sleeve from 1977 and look up at the balcony. On the inner gatefold, photographed at the Beverly Hills Hotel, a shadowy figure looms on a second-floor balcony. For years, fans insisted it was Anton LaVey, founder of the Church of Satan, peering down like a landlord collecting souls. It wasn't LaVey. The band positioned a woman up there during the shoot. The devil is a trick of shadow and film grain. But the rumor had everything it needed. A real Satanist who existed, a real album, and a face nobody could quite make out. LaVey was real, though. He'd founded the Church of Satan in San Francisco in 1966, in a black Victorian house, not a Sunset Strip hotel. He courted celebrities and headlines. He was the perfect ghost to haunt a song about Los Angeles decadence. Here's the mutation. A metaphor about losing yourself to excess is abstract, hard to fear. But a literal address, a literal Satanist, a literal contract for your soul? That's a story you can repeat at a sleepover. Fear needs specifics, so the fans supplied them. So who's right? Reverse the record and you won't find a black mass. Read the lyric sheet and you'll find a hotel that was never real. The evidence was always a Rorschach test. And a generation saw the devil because they wanted to. The real horror Henley wrote about is quieter. It's checking into success and discovering it's a cage with great room service. You Can Never Leave isn't about Satan. It's about the version of yourself you become to stay famous and can't undo. That's the genuinely unsettling part. The Eagles wrote a song about excess so vivid that the audience rewrote it into something supernatural. Because admitting the trap was ordinary, human, and self-inflicted was scarier than blaming the devil. Subscribe to Conspiracy Blocks for more decoded myths hiding inside the songs you already know by heart.